good old Huey. Yeah, he thinks he can hide. He's a good actor, not that good though.
Ryan, let's talk about this movie. I mean, it looks so cool. I went into it not knowing what it was going to be about when I first saw it, and it just takes so many twists and turns. Tell me why this script excited you so much.
Oh, I just, well, for starters, it was an original big summer blockbuster action adventure wish fulfillment movie, which is something they don't make these days anymore. I mean, it's everything has to be based on a comic book or an original or some sort of IP or a sequel or a prequel. But and it was just an amazing story. It just felt really relevant. It was I loved all the action. I loved the humor. It was a really, really funny idea and funny movie, but also it had incredible warmth. It just sort of reminded me of, when I went and saw Back to the Future as a kid, or I saw Indiana Jones. It was like that same feeling of just takes you away to another place. And, and I also love movies that are incredibly detailed. So there's, this is a movie that's just riddled with Easter eggs and some of the biggest cameos you'll ever see in any, original movie on Earth, I think.
Yeah, and it's safe to say, I mean, you've played a superhero before, we know, and of course there's a comedy twist to that, and love that, by the way. Deadpool I'm referring to, of course. This, you're in a bank, you're kind of a geeky bank assistant, if you like, how I see it, and then you turn into a superhero through the glasses, of course. How different was that to get into that kind of, because Deadpool, you're just super cool from the off. You're just like, I wouldn't want to go near you and pee you off. Whereas this, it's just, you're more kind of having to just take it in your stride. How did that differ?
Well, I mean, that's the logline of the movie is what made me so excited, which was just, you have a bank teller who is robbed, shot, stabbed, run over, lit on fire every single day, and seems to be perfectly fine with this. Like, it's a normal thing. And then one day realizes that he's actually a background character in a video game. And he decides to fight back and take sort of matters into his own hands. And yes, in a certain sense, he does kind of become a superhero. But what I loved about it is that, you can kind of get away with as much through the lens of optimism, because the character's a little bit like Buddy the Elf, or any other kind of character that's a real innocent in a hostile world. But you can get away with as much doing that as you can sort of playing a sort of a more cynical, hyperverbal character like Deadpool. So for me, it was weirdly they had a lot more in common than they did in differences. It was. And I love playing a guy who's like innocent and optimistic, in this insane open world video game that he's living in. It was a total blast from start to finish.
Yeah, it is a total blast from start to finish. That is for sure. It's great. It really is. And it's escapism from reality, I think. Now, look, we put the trailer up on our Facebook here at Heart, and here are just some of the comments. Amanda said, OMG, I need to watch this. And Amanda, a little message to you. The trailer is gripping, yes, but watch when you actually watch the film. It's even more gripping. Samantha just put date night sorted. Easy as that. Grant has been patiently waiting on this movie, and he said it looks fantastic. So I've got some fans to ask you some questions, actually. This is going to be quite fun. Are you all right to answer them?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, Ryan. I know this is a bit weird. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous, but how does Blake put up with you? Like, day to day. Sorry, is that rude?
Yeah, I know that guy. You know what's amazing about this is his wife Deb lives with us now.
Right.
Just in hiding. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Hugh Jackman. You guessed it straight away. I love how much you know his voice. Amazing. He's actually on the show next week, and he wanted to come on and prank you, so we obviously wasn't complaining because that was loads of fun.
Good old Huey. Yeah, he thinks he can hide. He's a good actor, not that good though.
Oh, not that good of an actor. Okay, if you say so. I think we'll leave it there. Ryan, thank you so much for being on the show. Honestly, you're a legend. Love everything you do. I'll see you soon.
This was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
See you soon.
Right, take care.
Cheers.
Thanks.
This is Heart.